I was always interested in photography, movie photography especially, when I belonged to the clubs in the high school. And then in 1940, I joined the Los Angeles Cinema Club, and I got myself a camera, and I started going to places that I thought would be of interest. The thing that makes Hollywood is the people, the personalities. Well, I started in, and it took me 15 years to take these pictures of these different celebrities because I had to go where they were at. Quite a few times I got thrown out, but I ended up with about 10,000 feet of things taken at premieres, at parties, and things like that, and I finally made 2 pictures.
Leo shot some amazing newsreel footage of famous personalities, including Marilyn Monroe and Howard Hughes.
Marilyn Monroe was a photographic model at the time I took the movies of her. And she was a very pleasant, nice, warm-hearted girl. But when you saw her walking, she had something, after taking a lot of movies, that I knew would come through in pictures. I liked the way she turned around and looked at the camera and talked to it and played up to the camera, and there was no rehearsal or anything like that. So that to me was quite a bit. Then on a second occasion, I photographed her at the Ambassador Hotel, where they had her modeling clothes. And of course, she was 15 years old at the time. She looked quite young, but she was very obliging and everything like that, and it turned out very good, I thought. The third film I have is Howard Hughes and his plane. He took this thing out in the harbor, and all of a sudden, while we were on this boat, this plane lifted up into the air, and I filmed it. And I am the only one, I believe, who has this in color. There's been only 2 instances where I was at the right place in my life at the right time. When I filmed that flying boat in the air, everything was perfect, and the other time when I met Frances here.
Thank you.
When Leo was busy shooting Hollywood's people, places, and personalities, he really didn't know that he was breaking new ground for shows like ours. So we thought it might be interesting if our editors got a hold of Leo's footage. The results could be Leo on L.A.
Well, Hollywood is more than just photographing a bunch of buildings and walls and things like that, because it's a passing scene. It looks like it's going to stay here all the time, which at that time, I thought, being quite a bit younger, I thought that everything was just the way you saw it. I don't live in the past. In fact, I'm glad I'm living in the future, because I wouldn't like to live like some of the things they had in those days. But the past is interesting to me. And also, I liked Hollywood because it's the forerunner of the greatest show on earth. And that's what I believe it is.
All right, thank you, Leo.